Recently, there's been a lot of talk about the idea of Palestinian statehood. But what would that actually look like? We've come here to the West Bank, where we're going to take a trip from south to north to explore just how possible that is. And we're starting here in the West Bank's most populous city, Hebron. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
You speak English?
Little.
Huh? How is life in Hebron?
إذا تركونا وما عملوا مشاكل معنا فإحنا راح نثبت وجودنا وراح يكون لنا دولة هون فلسطينية ونعيش بسلم وأمان.
شكرا كثير.
عفوا.
شو رأيك بالدولة الفلسطينية؟ في؟ There is a Palestinian state? أنت شو بدك للمستقبل? What do you want for the future? Two please. شكرا. Thank you. شو زاكي. What do you guys think about the idea of a Palestinian state? بس إسرائيل عم بتقول ما راح تكون دولة فلسطينية.
أنت ما ترد على إسرائيل. وجود الدولة. ما بتروح الدولة.
أكثر من 155 دولة في العالم اعترفت بحق الوجود الفلسطيني إلا الكيان الإسرائيلي، لكن للأسف على أرض الواقع إحنا بنشوف عكس اللي عم بيصير هنا.
Most of the world recognizes the West Bank as Palestinian territory. However, it's been under Israeli occupation for nearly 60 years. There is a Palestinian government here, but its control is extremely limited.
احنا في المنطقة الفاصلة تقريبا، المنطقة هاي سيطرة أمنية فلسطينية، المنطقة هاي سيطرة أمنية إسرائيلية. الشرطي الفلسطيني ممكن يعمل على بعد متر مني من هون، بس ما بيقدرش يجي على هذه المنطقة، على يميني.
So what exactly is the role of the Palestinian Authority and its police force here in Hebron?
شوف الشرطة الفلسطينية أو الحكومة الفلسطينية بتحاول تسيطر على الوضع، ولكن دائما هي بتكون مقيدة. فعشان هيك كمان في بؤر استيطانية حاليا بنشوفها وين ما كان، ما في سيطرة فلسطينية على شيء.
So we've just left the bustling streets of the center of Hebron and we're walking here to the ancient old city. The situation here feels much different because just about 100 or 200 meters ahead of us, there's an Israeli checkpoint. Hebron is the only city in the whole of the West Bank where there's an Israeli settlement built pretty much right on top of it.
Much of the old city feels like a ghost town, with many of the shops closed and doors welded shut.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, shukran.
Israeli settlers continue to expand their presence here, taking over Palestinian properties through force.
How would you say the situation is here in Hebron, especially in the old city?
Not so good. Yeah, for example, people that live very close to settlements face almost day-to-day harassment. A couple of days ago, I was on the balcony. The soldiers pointed their guns at me and said, "Go home." It's my balcony inside the house. They said, "Go home." The settlers now, they give death threats, cursing me, cursing my family, cursing my prophet, my God. It wasn't like this before.
Abroad, a lot of people in governments are talking about the idea of Palestinian statehood. What does that look like for people like yourself living here in the old city of Hebron?
Well, if we do have a Palestinian state, just Palestine, that's fine. But two states, it doesn't work.
يعني أمامنا منطقة سيطر عليها الإسرائيلي في 94 وحولها لمنطقة إسرائيلية. هي طبعا شارع الشهداء. شارع الشهداء اللي فيه بيمتلك معظم مقومات الحياة في الخليل، كانت اللي هو أهم شيء محطة المواصلات الرئيسية اللي كانت توصلنا مع كل العالم. يعني هو أشل المنطقة بالسيطرة على هذا الشارع.
Badr al-Tamimi runs a small souvenir shop in the old city. Across from him, the school he once attended has been taken over by settlers, as has the building above his shop.
I notice a lot of the things that you're selling say Palestine on them. Tell me about some of that.
كل قطعة بتمثل يعني عمق فلسطيني، بتمثل تراث فلسطيني. إنه كانت عندنا عملة وكانت عندنا دولة وكان عندنا مطار وكانت عندنا سكة حديد. إحنا ما كانتش أرض صحراء وأرض فارغة وإسرائيل عمرها، لا إحنا كانت بلد إلها يعني عاداتها وتقاليدها وقيمها. طبعا الإسرائيل إجا لغى كل هذه الأمور.
I mean, you're showing me this map where it says Palestine. Does this land, this country, actually exist for you?
كل الأحوال فلسطين كاملة، يعني كشعب فلسطيني بنعتبر انه هذا فلسطين بشكل كامل، ما بيجزئها، فيش شيء اسمه احنا يعني شيء اسمه اسرائيل منطقه اسرائيليه منطقه فلسطينيه، هو محتل وراح زي كثير شعوب راح نتحرر وراح يرجع من حيث ما اتى الاسرائيلي وترجع فلسطين حره عربيه.
Do I go on the right or the left? This way, yeah? Okay. This is one of dozens of checkpoints that exist here in the old city of Hebron that Palestinians have to cross through on a daily basis. As you can see, the light is red above me, meaning it's currently closed. I can't move. Hello? Okay, he's letting me pass. Let's go. So, we've entered a part of the city that is under full Israeli military control, and even all of the Palestinian shops pretty much over here are closed. Okay, wait, hold on, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Sorry, we're journalists. Sorry, we're journalists.
You can film here.
Huh?
I'm filming him.
We can't film here?
We asked the soldier.
No, you can film here.
Why?
It's divided into two. You have an entrance for the Muslims and an entrance for the Jews.
Okay.
This entrance is for Muslims. You can go around to the Jewish side without cameras.
Forced to turn back, we're once again stopped by Israeli soldiers, this time as they shut down the old city to Palestinians.
I'm an American journalist. I'm going back to my car.
No. Here.
Go where?
Wait here.
For what?
Wait here.
Well, can you explain
Wait here. It's closed.
How is it closed?
Yes.
I have to wait here.
Can I take a picture?
No. Here.
Okay, so here you can see the Israeli soldiers are now forcing all of these shops to close because there's a tour of Israeli settlers who are here. Can we go this way? Why? I'm an American journalist. Are we not allowed to go this way? Huh? Can you explain why this area is being closed? Okay, I'm walking.
One by one, Palestinians are forced to close their shops and leave the area. People wanting to return to their homes are prevented from doing so.
Can you explain just to me what's happening exactly?
Here?
Yeah.
No, I can't explain.
It's not your job to picture here everything.
Huh?
It's not your job to picture.
So the settlers went on what they called a tour of the old city. It's strange just how normalized this situation is for Palestinians, where their lives can be disrupted in such a way on a weekly, if not daily basis.
We try to leave Hebron to continue our journey, but it's not long before we're stopped at another Israeli checkpoint.
دائما وين ما تروح في حواجز، يعني طلع هي على المجموعة بدنا نطلع حول الطرق، فيش والله احنا من اول الحرب احنا كل ما بدنا نطلع على من برا هالخليل فيها لازم تقعد على الحواجز، لازم كنا تطلع مشوارك ساعة بده يقعد 5 ساعات عن برا هالشغلة هي، بتسلوا فينا تسلة هاليهود، بعين الله شو بدنا نسوي.
Why are you stopping all these cars today?
Checking cars.
Just because? Is this here every day?
Yeah.
Every day? Can we go? Thanks, guys. Peace be with you. So while we were here filming in the West Bank, I received a message from someone, and she is an Israeli who lives here in an Israeli settlement in the occupied West Bank, and she invited us to come to meet her and other people living in that settlement. So we're on our way now, and I'm curious to see what we're going to find when we get there. Hi. Shalom. How you doing? Good morning. Where should we park? Anywhere?
Israeli settlements are illegal under international law and are widely seen as the biggest impediment to Palestinian statehood. But many of the settlers living here in Tekoa see themselves as liberals, interested in coexistence with Palestinians.
So this is the settlement here is like Tekoa. What is that?
What we call this is Nokdim.
And what is that's also a settlement?
That's a part of Tekoa. This is Tekoa Daled.
That's the settlement kind of growing over there.
Yes, exactly. Those are kind of the expansions.
Tekoa, the settlement, was established in 1975, much of it on lands that Israel had confiscated from a Palestinian village that shares the same name.
How do you define an Israeli settlement exactly?
It's kind of like it's like a bit of like an ex-territory. It means that there's like army control. Like it's a little bit like of a backyard of a country. Like things can happen here that don't happen like in like the mainland.
I don't see myself as colonizer. I see myself as a person who lives here, who chooses to live here. And I feel the obstacle for peace, it's not the people. Politicians are the obstacle for peace.
International law does consider settlers, people like you, your presence here is illegal because this is considered, occupied territory, and it's illegal for an occupied power to transfer its population.
That's everywhere in the world, like it's like not it's like yeah, get with the system already.
Do you consider yourself illegal being here?
I'm illegal in the world. I feel like it's over. Like all of those words and all those talks, and like I know it sounds so incredibly naive, but it's over. Like it doesn't work anymore. There's no more fixing. It's just dealing with what is.
We used to live on this land as well. We're not colonizers that came out of nowhere. We came back. Now, it doesn't mean, again, that somebody owes me this land and the Palestinian needs to be out. No. But about legality, I don't know. I live my life, and now I live here.
There's been a lot of international governments who have recognized, Palestinian statehood. It's obviously something that a lot of Israeli leaders.
They should tell us what it would look like.
I think what they say is they want the settlements to be dismantled and for settlers to leave.
But what a funny notion! Like, and all the Arabs, all the Palestinians living over there should come here. Like, it's not going to happen. It's not realistic.
Would you ever leave?
If I looked into the future and saw peace because I moved, and tomorrow, definitely. I just don't think that's the way the world works. I don't think that's the way humanity works.
I don't think nobody's going anywhere. I don't think the Palestinians are going to go anywhere, and I don't see all the Jewish settlements also dismantled. I don't know if it's going to happen, really, tachlis. We say it like on reality, okay? On reality, I don't see it happen.
We've just left Tekoa, the settlement, and we've come here to Tekoa, the Palestinian town. And as you can see, like most Palestinian towns and cities across the West Bank, it has installed at its entrance this gate that was put in place by the Israeli military. The locals here tell us that whenever they want to, the Israeli military can come and shut this gate, which means that people will be unable to leave or enter their town with their cars.
On the edge of Tekoa, we meet Taysir Abu Mufre from the local Palestinian government.
أي واحد هون؟
اسمها تكوع بان. قبل 50 سنة واحنا نزرع ونعيش بالأغنام في هاي المنطقة.
How would you say that the life of someone living here in the Palestinian town of Tekoa differs from an Israeli living there in the settlement of Tekoa?
أكيد في فرق شاسع جدا، لأنه احنا اليوم وخصوصا ما بعد 7 أكتوبر أصبح المواطن الفلسطيني في هاي القرية يعني قلق جدا، يخاف على أولاده، يخاف على أرضه، بيخاف على كل شيء. من المستوطنين. يعني بينما المواطن عندهم مؤمن إلى الكهرباء والمية وحرس وشياك وكل شيء، ومع ذلك إحنا في نظرهم إحنا الإرهابيين وهم محبين السلام.
Is it possible, do you think, to have a Palestinian state with settlements like this all over the West Bank?
حتى لو جينا نعيش في الدولة الفلسطينية مع الاستيطان، هم ما راح يقبلوا، لأنهم هم بيعتبرونا إرهابيين، ولكن هم الإرهابيين. لما أنا باجي على بيتك وباخذ أرضك وبسرق سيارتك وبضرب أولادك قدامك، مين الإرهاب؟ وأنا ممنوع يعني أقول لك لا، إذا قلت لك لا بندب في السجن. اليوم صفى هيك.
As we talk, a 4x4 pulls up nearby. 2 armed men shout for us to approach.
طيب
الحين بدكم تحموني انتوا الحين.
Shit. We are journalists.
Come here, he said.
Let me go talk to him. Keep the mic on. I'm gonna go talk to him.
What's up?
I'm an American journalist. We're filming.
Beautiful. Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
What journalist? Because you were taking pictures of the neighborhood.
Am I doing something illegal by being here?
I don't know if you bringing pictures of I don't know what.
Is it not allowed to film here?
No,
No?
allowed. But
Okay.
if you know, if it's terrorists or something like that, take a picture.
I assure you, I'm not a terrorist. I wouldn't get a GPR from the government.
I am preparing something. We
Yeah.
don't know about that.
Okay, I
That's the
understand.
thing.
Okay. All right, take care. It's pretty intense. I'm actually shaking a little bit. A Jeep pulls up, two men who are wearing military fatigues get out of the car, they have big guns, and they're shouting quite aggressively, come here, come here. I mean, does this kind of thing happen often to you, to Palestinians from this area?
نعم والحلو انه لما نتعرف على هويتك غير نبرته. لو انت مش موجود معنا راح يطلبنا وراح يتم اتصال على الجيش والمستوطنين، يا اما يتم الاعتقال يا اما بناكل كتله هون، وهذا الاشي يوميا بيصير.
So now we're traveling along Route 60, which is the main road that goes north and south in the occupied West Bank. So this is a classic site here in the West Bank. You'll see Israeli settlers waiting at a bus stop, and next to them are armed Israeli soldiers.
Finally, we arrive in Bethlehem, a Palestinian city surrounded by dozens of Israeli checkpoints and Israel's separation wall.
These businesses obviously not doing very well. They look like they've been closed for years now.
The wall 812 kilometers square around all the West Bank, like the big jail.
Wow.
I'm here, this is my store before the war. I selling here fresh juice.
So why aren't you selling juice anymore?
From the war, don't have a tourist.
What's it like for you to live next to this wall?
When I open the windows, I see the wall. And the wall is cut it all the life from the people from Bethlehem. And also, I don't see future from the wall. This is not life for the people, like animal.
عم ندعوها إلى التوبة وعم ندعوها إنه تحارب الخطيئة حتى تقدر تشوف الإنسان اللي قبالها، ولكن الخطيئة والشر سيطر على حياته فصار يقتل وينهب ويبيد ويسرق ويهجر ويجوع.
Bethlehem is the birthplace of Jesus and is home to many Palestinian Christians, like Shadin Nassar. She says that Israel's occupation is forcing many from her community to emigrate, and they now total less than 1% of the Palestinian population in the West Bank.
It's nice in Bethlehem. While we've been standing here, we've heard church bells, we've heard the call to prayer, more church bells. It's quite nice you have all these different religious sounds in this city.
Yes. So these church bells reminds me to refuse to normalize the daily injustices. So by seeing those church bells continue to ring, despite the unimaginable situation on the ground, it's just something that gives me hope, renewed sense of hope. Also,
I have to stop though and say one thing we're hearing now that you don't always hear every day. That's a warplane. That's probably an Israeli jet above us, right?
Yes. And this has been the case also in Bethlehem and in other West Bank cities. We are also, and it breaks my heart to say that, we're getting used to hearing.
Does that bother you at all?
Of course, it's a constant reminder that we are living under occupation, we are oppressed, and we have no control over anything.
Internationally, a lot of people are talking about Palestinian statehood. What does that look like for you as a Palestinian Christian from the city of Bethlehem?
It's always tough when you ask a Palestinian that question, because this is what we dream about. To have a state where we can live freely in dignity, where we can move freely, where we can really think and plan ahead. It's very hard. The olive trees are being burned, more settlements are being built, more lands are being confiscated, expropriated. So it's very important to dismantle the ongoing occupation of the West Bank. And when we reach that step, then we can think about a viable Palestinian state.
In the next episode, we'll continue north to the West Bank's de facto capital and areas where settler violence is even more common.